Yeah. Looking good, boo. Looking good. Hi, guys. It is this morning of a greatness at Warren First 931. I am your host, Kelly Walker Slaughter, and we are live here in Tops Frozen Yogurt in Metro Deli. And again, if you have amazing uh, bacon ranch pasta concoction. Oh my gosh, it is so good. And again, don't forget, big things are coming to Warren First 931. Please put it in your schedule that on May the 23rd, which is a week from today. Good morning, Main Street, McMinnville. A week from today, we are going to be having our red ribbon cutting next Thursday at 11:30 at the Chamber of Commerce. I invite everyone and anyone to come out and have a great time with me. I'm really excited about this because it is going to be showcasing not just what we have done with Warren First, but just the outpour of the community support that I've had. And come hungry because I am feeding all of you guys, okay? So we're going to have food all the way from in the Morrison area, that bug's back again, the Morrison area, all the way from Prater's, all the way down to Jay's Restaurant. I'm hitting all of downtown, everywhere and anywhere I can get a little of something. I'm getting it. So again, it's just going to be a great opportunity for you guys to meet everybody that's on my team that has the same big heart as I do when it comes to this community and more. Also, another fun thing I got going on today, and I will be going live again today and tomorrow around 10 o'clock. I will be live at Willow Branch, the rehabilitation center out there. I'm going to actually be sitting with some of the folks out there that stay there, that get rehabilitation there. And I'm going to interview them about Willow Branch and all that and more. They wanted a fun day being on a broadcast of some sort. And I got the phone call and I was like, well, yeah, I'll come out. And then after we'll play some music. So it's going to be a fun day for sure. I hope you're enjoying my t-shirts. Shout out to Songbird Studios. They have hooked me up with the best thing ever. This is just a dream of mine, and I cannot believe I have a brand now, and I have t-shirts. And soon, if anybody does want t-shirts like this, they will be available eventually. Just not right now, but this is like the first one, and I just want to hold on to it for a little bit. Just a little bit. With that said, tons of things are going on today, and you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube right now live. After we get done with the show, you can catch us on Spotify at Warren First 931. It's that easy. It's that simple. Find us, look us up. And I won't be able to actually, before I forget, I won't be going home until after everything's done at Willow Branch. So it probably won't be posted probably a little bit after 1 o'clock today. So I can eat my lunch and get it going. Hi, Main Street. Want to say it is graduation week. Things are upon us. Don't forget, if you haven't checked out our newsletter, the schedule from all the schools have been in there posted that I was aware of. And so we had 3 pages dedicated to graduation, with whether that be high school or elementary or private. So that is all in there. So make sure you check that out. And if you don't have a newsletter and you want to know about it, you can go to any of these locations. You can go to McMinnville, Warren County Chamber of Commerce, Jay's Restaurant, USA Gym, Gateway Tire and Service, Cumberland Biscuit Company, Tops Frozen Yogurt, and Metro Deli, of course, Children's Advocacy Center, Kimmy's Tea Room, the detention at the elementary, Pinnacle Orthopedics, McMinnville Drug Center, Prater's Barbecue, Reddick Brown Ford, Elegant Dog Spa, and the Hitch Outfitters. And of course, if you get one at the Hitch, you can also find one at the general store. And that's just to name a few. I know we started dropping off some new ones yesterday and Monday. I haven't got all the information on those yet that we can add. But if you want a hard copy where you can go and grab it and see it, those are the locations currently that you can go to. But if you would like a digital copy sent to you, please text me at 931-305-0869 and text the keyword local voice, and I will send you as soon as I can. We had some storms hit again the other day, and I got 6 more subscribers to the newsletter, which is so exciting. I cannot believe it. But with that said, I will be getting out the newsletters and stuff today as well. Real quickly, don't forget, as far as graduations go, I'm trying to get on May the 21st, which is next week. That's going to be the Warren County Middle School 8th grade graduation or 8th grade award ceremony for the Bears and the Discoverers. And the details on that is on our page as well in our newsletter. Thank you again to everybody that shared this with me vis-a-vis Facebook or social media or emails as well. The senior walks for the elementaries have been posted. Of course, that's this week. And today is the 16th. So today's is going to be West Elementary and Irving College. They already kicked it off, of course, with West Elementary right at 7:45 this morning. So congratulations to West. And started right at 8:45, a little bit after we started the show. Irving College is having theirs. So again, thanks to all the parents with all the grads. I know that, some people it's already a halfway journey, but others, they still got some time to go. But as far as our Warren County High School seniors, there is a schedule for a rainout and for what's going to happen tomorrow. Rehearsals are in the morning, and then at night, as weather permitting, is going to be the grad. If not, from what I've gathered, rain schedule, there's going to be no buses picking anybody up. So if case there is rain on Friday, they're going to do it on Saturday, May the 18th, which is the next day. And then it says, let's see, must be in line. Okay, at 5 p.m., students need to be lined up on the track, and you must be in line to be counted present. 6 p.m., the ceremonies are going to start on Saturday in case of rain on Friday. But again, that's all in the newsletter. So if you need to check it out, the local voice, make sure to do so. Also, I got to give a shout out to my girl, Melody, and everybody that helped me with the letter this last week. We had some people down, and when you have even one down, it can get chaotic. But shout out to the community about reminding me about an icon, a legend here in Warren County, Miss Patty Nunley. Patricia Patty Grace Nunley. She passed away a few weeks ago, the first week of May, and we wanted to do a piece about her to shine some light on such a staple in this community, and she'll be truly missed. Other than that, you can check it out. We talked about the flash floods, special games, and much more. This week, as I get everything together, because it's a lot. It's a lot. Some things I'm going to tell you that you didn't know that was going on, and some things that is about to be going on, okay? If I can put my keyboard right there so I don't have to worry about it. All right, because I want to make sure. And before I move on to this, I do want to showcase, if anybody has not seen my boy right there, I've posted him all over social media. He is we put it out there. If you wanted to do like a quick grad salute to your child or grandkid or whatever the case may be. And so we did a shout out we just got one, which is absolutely fine. I just had some people say there was a need for it. So what do? I put it out there. So congratulations to Hunter Knight. He's from Warren County High School. Good luck on your future at Montlow State Community College. Tomorrow I was gonna do a little video for the grad salutes if we got a lot. But since we just got the one, I'm just gonna make a mention a lot throughout the show. But again, congratulations to him and all his endeavors. He's a hoot. Let me tell you. I know his mom. We graduated together, and she's a real nice lady. So take care of your mama, boy. Just the other day, I saw a lot of people tag it, and I was just so grateful. My shout out to my hot date yesterday. I took my father-in-law to his doctor's appointments for his checkups and to see what we're going to be doing in the next future. And we went to the Chop House in Murfreesboro and ate together, and it was really fun hanging out with him. Okay. But with that said, I haven't heard any difference. So, but if I hear anything different, I will text that out today. But as of right now, Viola Fire Department's truck and tractor pull is this Saturday. And it's going to be, like always, starting at 6 o'clock in Viola. If you have any questions, contact Sam McCulloch at 931-224-6204 for the track and puller questions. But if you want to contact about concessions and general questions, you can contact Trent Prater at 952-3775. So again, as of right now, to my knowledge, the truck and tractor pull in Viola is happening. So if you are a part of that or want to be a part of that, there you go. The truck and tractor pull is happening. If it does get canceled, you better make sure you're part of my Warren First Text Club. That's 931-305-0869. And I will text you if it gets canceled and or what the rescheduled date will be. What is this part? I don't need that one. I've already talked about that. Okay. So some things that have happened over the week that I just was aware of as I've been out. A shout out to Boyd Christian School. One thing that they've been doing each month is doing like a mystery reader, which is really neat. And this last one that they had was Governor Bill Lee and the First Lady. And the First Lady, little tidbit of what Miss Donna was telling me, is she used to be a school teacher herself. And so when she came to read, she read a V is for volunteer. And we're going to talk a lot about that more in my newsletter for the Local Voice. And you can see the pictures and more in that. And a quote from Miss Donna, the principal there at Boyd, of how fun and interesting this program that they've done throughout the years been. Also, I've already mentioned it, but I'm doing it again. Today and tomorrow, I am going to be going live at 10 a.m. because I'm going to be showcasing the best people in the world at Willow Branch, their clientele. They're so excited, is what I was told by Aisha that helped put this together. They wanted to have like a broadcast, like fun day with music and just, something to do something live with, like what I'm doing here. And so I was like, okay, we can do it. I would love that, right? So today and tomorrow, I'm calling it a Willow Branch podcast fun day. And so it's going to be on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube today. So make sure you tune in at 10 a.m. today and tomorrow as I am out there having fun with them. Also, don't forget, today is Caney Fork Appreciation Day. They had it yesterday in Sparta, and now it's here in McMinnville. So if you are a Caney Fork person and you want to show some love and appreciation, go over there and give them some love, as well as with the customers. I do know that I got notified this morning, Robert McCormick, he is running for the 43rd Tennessee State Representative for our district, and he represents Warren and White County. If you have not got to catch him yet, because I know a lot of people have not got to see him yet, he is going to be at Caney Fork today, in his truck with his signs, and you have an opportunity to go talk to him. I've met him a couple of times now, and he seems like a very nice, genuine, down-to-earth, laid-back guy. I really like him a lot. He's running against Paul Sherrill. And I always say there's always there's such thing as healthy competition. So, but go and see. You're never going to know who to vote for if you don't get to know these people. So he's going to be there today at Caney Fork with his signs out and showing his love for some Caney Fork people, because he's got a lot of friends in the White County and Warren County area that work with Caney Fork, because he also has a family-owned and operated business that his dad started long time ago, like my dad did with the nursery as well. But I think it's called Airflow. And again, he knows how it is to work a hard business. But moving on, going on this weekend as well is the 5K for Generations. It's their color run. I'm trying to get in contact with somebody because me and my son want to get involved in it. It says that the registration has been closed, so I don't know if the registration is only open to 7 o'clock that morning. If so, we're going to be there. Also going on this week, I do need to talk about is, if you missed it, the legislative breakfast. If you were not able to come, no worries, because everybody that showed up, we were very lucky and privileged to get the video of said legislative breakfast. And Warren First is going to get that video together alongside with Community TV 10, Jonathan and them. And we're going to try to put it together with you so you guys can watch it. Because like I say, the more you know about the candidates, because the vote is going to be coming up in July, the better it is. And if you are not registered, another thing, if you're not a registered voter yet, you can do that. It's called Tennessee or Go Vote 10. That's what it's called, Go Vote 10. If you are a registered voter, you can actually get this app, and it tells you what district you're in, where to go to vote, where early voting's at. It even tells you, it keeps you a recap of what's going on. It's really neat. And then it also notifies you when it's almost time for voting. So, but if you're not a registered voter, you can even register to vote on the app. How easy is that? Simple. So get on it. If you want to vote, if you want a voice in the who represents us, this is the only way to do it. And I would rather do it 1,000,000 times and fail than not do it at all. Because, that's just me, though. Also, going on this weekend is that Aviation Day that's happening at, I've got the sore throat today, Warren County Airport. They're going to be giving Jeff Puckett an award that day, but they're making it an all-day event. They're even bringing some vintage airplanes in. It's like a whole thing, and we're going to try to get out there as well that day. Another thing that happened, we're going to get a recap on that with the newsletter, is they had a meeting with the city aldermen, and all of them came together, but they're reconvening in 2 weeks. But we're going to talk more about that in our newsletter. But it's about funding and more. And I always say the more you know in your community, the better. And people are like, well, where's the money going at? Well, you need to go to these meetings and find out. We're going to actually showcase. We're starting next week. We're actually going to make a spotlight page for communities. And we're going to make sure that we hit up all these nonprofits and organizations that might not get the light shined on them as much. And that's my goal here, is to shine the light on as many things as possible. And so we're going to start doing a page dedicated to one organization at a time. And next week, we're going to be showcasing Main Street McMinnville. And a lot of people don't know what they do, and they do a lot. And so we're going to showcase them in next week's newsletter. So I can't wait for y'all to see that. But if there's an organization that you think that doesn't get enough shine, as I say, or the spotlight, you can always message me on any of my social media outlets, or you can actually go and text me as well at 305-0869. The Young Men United Fish Fry is coming up this Saturday. So if you want some of that yummy catfish, it is delicious. You will not be disappointed, I promise. So make sure you check that out. Also, an event that is coming up on May the 31st, I wanted to put some light to this. A lot of people in the Viola community and surrounding know him. His name is Steve Goolsby. Back in March, he got diagnosed with COVID. And when he went to the hospital to get treated, because he's also a diabetic, they gave him medicine that got him so out of whack that he had to be rushed to the ICU in Vanderbilt and more. He's back home now, but again, like we say, the bills don't stop. I wish they did, but they don't. But with that said, they are having in the Viola Community Center, they're getting together a benefit for him, a benefit for Steve Goolsby, May 31st, starting at 5 o'clock. It's a chili, potluck, and soup supper with the Anna Rodigan show as the entertainment out there. So make sure you come out, make plans. It's $10 a ticket to eat and to see the show. They're going to be raffling off 2 items that night. They're going to be raffling a 1022 Ruger rifle and another Blackstone grill. So again, come on out. You can get tickets. I have the raffle tickets. If you want tickets now, contact me at 931-305-0869. I have them. Or you can get them the night of the event. That's the 2 ways to do it. It's that simple. Either contact me for the tickets now or get them the night of the raffle. You do not have to be present to win, but you got to be present to get your ticket so you can put your name on it. So with that said, it's a benefit for Steve Goolsby, and I think every dollar counts because, he's not at full, as I would say if it was my dad, he's not back at full Steve capacity where he's working and you see him out tilling and doing all the land stuff and all that he used to do in Viola. He's still building up to that. He isn't on the oxygen machine right now, but his O2 levels are still bad. So I also say a prayer for Steve Goolsby and his wife Shorty as they go through this process. And I always say this too: God doesn't give us anything that we cannot handle. So with that said, make sure that if you can't come out, if you can't show up, then find somebody like Steve or Shorty or Stephen Hilton or myself. And if you want to make a monetary donation, you can. You got to call me and I'll make sure that they will get it, just like I did with Bella. Another thing going on this week, because there's so many. We got the cruise-in Rock Island, and it's something neat that I've never heard of until I started the show. It's this Saturday. I will post all the details. I just got aware of it yesterday on it, but I can't look it up right now because my phone is being in use right now. But again, there's going to be a vintage cruising car show and more in Rock Island. I'll give you more dates coming up, but that's this Saturday. If you didn't notice, yesterday our trolley stop got some attention from Tennessee Crossroads, and I cannot wait to see what their 5 minutes of fame looks like on the Tennessee Crossroads page. But we were going to go out there while I go and see the cars at Rock Island, and I'm going to just ask them how fun it was and showcase them in our newsletter as well, because I think that will be really neat. Let's see. All right. Don't forget, if you want to stay in the know, several ways you can do that. You can stay in the know by following us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Spotify. I'm done with TikTok and Twitter, formerly known as X. Sorry, not sorry. It's just gone. I don't know if it's a generational thing. I'm going to say this as nice as I can for myself because I'm making fun of myself. I don't know if it's a generational thing, but after Instagram, when they added all the other stuff, I just was like, nah, I don't need all that. Who needs Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, LinkedIn? I think all these social medias are made for certain things. And as far as my business goes, we're going to stick to Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Spotify. It's as simple as that. But you can look us up and just type in the word Warren First or Warren First 931 and you will find us. But make sure on Facebook, because they still haven't deleted the first page I made. It still has a blue W. That is not me anymore. I'm trying to delete it. You need to find the one that's got this logo on it. Okay? That's how you can follow me. Another way you can stay in touch and follow me is by joining our Warren First Text Club. I say this a lot. We actually, starting next week, we have some sponsors. I'm so excited to announce that on our community calendar, when we talk about that, as well as our text messages, Reddick Brown Ford is our primary sponsor for Text Club and for our community calendar. So it's going to be exciting. As I said, if you want to be a sponsor on any of my segments I do here on the show, just let me know and I'll make sure to get you on it. If you want to be a part of Local Roots, because we do a lot of Local Roots stuff. That's another way to stay in the know and to keep up with people and to show them how involved you are in the community as well. Community calendar is no different, guys. Text me at 931-305-0869. And I will send you a link to the calendar. And starting next week as well, I have some exciting news. I have partnered up with the McMinnville Warren County Chamber of Commerce, and we're getting to put the events that you give to me that I talk about on my show on their calendar. So you can go to their community calendar starting next week, and you can see all the events going on and more. And it's really exciting, the partnership that the chamber has done for me. And I'm not going to take it for granted for sure. So again, make sure whether you want the link sent to you, which would be my calendar, my community calendar, but if you don't want the link and you want to see it like right now, you can start seeing that next Monday. I will say I'm going to make a big post about it because I haven't posted all the events yet that I've gotten just for May and for June. I was working on it last night. So I may have to get a water. But with that said, we are partnering up with the Chamber of Commerce, and I'm putting all the events on the calendar that you guys give me. I'm just saying, it's great. I'm so excited. Thank you, Melissa, and all you, Jackie, and all you crazy kids over there. All right. As we move on, don't forget the Main Street Live has these cool little things out. The flyers are out. The bookmarks are out. The first official day for Main Street Live is going to be on, wrong side. I was about to give you the other dates. Is June the 7th. So it's literally just a couple weeks away. And of course, the first band kicking it off, because you can correct me if I'm wrong on this, but the first band that kicked it off was these guys, TC Bryant Band. They're country, they're a little bit of rock. Country rock. You just shake them up. You put country with a mix of stuff, shake it up. But they sound amazing. And I love those guys. I'll be out there on the kickoff just to hear them, honestly. But on the 14th, it's Taylor's Thread. That's a James Taylor tribute band. On the 21st of June is Four on the Floor Beach Party. And then something new and interesting that Main Street Live is doing is Battle of the Bands. Now, I don't know I need to get with them and figure out how to get involved with that for other bands that may ask me. But it's going to be a Battle of the Bands on June the 28th, which I will be out of town that day. But no, I'll be back by then. No, I'll be back by then. But with that said, it's events like this that always need help getting funded. And if you see that bucket going around Main Street Live, if they still do that, because when I was there, they did it last year. Put your change in it. I always say, how to make change, share your change. So when you go out to Sonic and all these restaurants and you tip them, but you still have that like jingle, why don't you just put it in a bag? And then when you know event's coming up, go cash it out somewhere at your bank, because you know they won't take it out, and give that extra money to people in need like Main Street Live. Because in order to have cool bands like this, in order to have the equipment, the volunteer, all of it, money's got to go somewhere. Not everybody can do stuff for free like we do. Okay. Not everything can be free. And they do have sponsors that help out each and every year. So a shout out to, of course, Galligan and Newman. Got to give them some love. Security Federal Savings Bank. Main Street Media, the people that purchased the radio station. And as far as I know, because people's been poking, I have not heard anything from Chad or Scott about if FCC approved them or not yet. Everything they have bought, I want to say this, just like we said in the newsletter, they have purchased the radio station. That is truth. But unfortunately, how radio works, you have to go through FCC, through all these legal tape and government stuff before taking over the radio stations, like them coming on saying, instead of saying Peg Broadcasting, it says Main Street. But Chad and Scott's been over there working on the building, getting it ready. So everybody just wasabi. Let's calm it down. And Main Street Media will have that radio station one way or another. It's just they're waiting on one more thing, the FCC. And that does take forever. And I'm hoping that we hear something by June the 1st. I'm hoping that it all cross paths by then. But I'll stay on top of the story. Miss Melody's been staying on top of the story. And we will get it out there as soon as we hear. I promise. Other sponsors that we got to thank: Somewhere Liquors, Bridgestone, Urozu, Dr. Pepper, Middle Tennessee Natural Gas, The Butcher on Main, Champion, Ben Lomond, Warren County Chamber of Commerce, of course, Main Street, McMinnville, and then the Southern Standard, MES, and the City of McMinnville. Yep, I think I got everybody. Yep. But these little doohickey bookmarks are everywhere. So go get them. Sorry, I hit the mic. It just stops. How crazy is that? So crazy. Before we let you go, because it has been What? I don't know what's happening. Oh, I can't pause it. Sorry, I can't pause it. With that said, I got a text message as I was talking. My apologies if it was something I said wrong. I don't know who that is though. Hold on. Can I swipe up and then come back? Yep, I'm going to do that. Hold on, Instagram. Oh, not even the one I wanted. Awesome. Not even the one I wanted. We're all good. Something else that's in the works. Juicy stuff is happening, and I just can't talk about everything, but stuff's going on, and people are letting us know. So thank you. If you want to be a Warren First volunteer helper or hearer, whatever you want to call it, if you ever hear of something that you think might be newsworthy, you are always welcome to text me at 931-305-0869 or call me at that number. And if I don't get you right away, I'll call you right back. But that is my Google Voice number. Oh, also just got a message from Miss Krim. Main Street Live is looking for door prizes because they give away stuff during the breaks. It's really neat. So not only is this a free event, but they also find items to hand out. And so when I was at the radio station, we would hand out or give Lake Winnie or Dollywood or, one of those prizes that we used to do. So if you have door prizes that you would like to give up for Main Street Live, contact them at Main Street McMinnville and help them out. There's still plenty of time to get that information out there and to get your business. It's an easy way when you donate something. It is an easy way to get your name out there. I'm just saying. And the more you put out there, the more. I will also say this, a tip about community stuff, because this is my philosophy. The more you give to the community of yourself, the more they give to you. Because it's like you scratch my back, I scratch your back. That's how it's always been with me. And I always try to go above and beyond for each and every one of them. Let's go here. I need to open up my calendar right quick. And then we can. But it is so exciting because I'm already going to make mentions of this. Your community calendar is being brought to you by Reddick Brown Ford, where you can get, if you didn't know this, which is really neat, not only can you get a great oil change out there, but if you want to make sure that your vehicle is road trip ready, you can get that taken care of there. They will hook you up. As well as, if you didn't know that, and it's, I believe, in a 15-mile radius from the shop. If you live 15 miles within close region to Reddick Brown Ford, they do free pickup and delivery. I mean, come on. How easy is that? So I'm just saying. But they are our community calendar sponsors here at Warren First 931. With that said, it is Thursday. So tonight is trivia night at Smooth Rapids, starting at 7 p.m. Followed by tomorrow is the Warren County graduation that starts at 6 p.m. weather permitting. If you want to be a part of our text club and we hear that it's rained out, I will be texting that rain out time and date information as well. Followed by, what's up, Chris? Followed by the tractor pull in Viola is tomorrow. The Color 5K Fun Run for Generations is Saturday. Young Men United Fish Fry is on Saturday. The International Aviation Day is going to be at the Warren County Airport that we've been talking about, that Jeff Puckett's going to get an award for, is also on that day, on Saturday. Hey. Followed by on Saturday is the Warren County Genealogical Historical Association's monthly meeting. Don't forget, we are actually next week, we're showcasing the Sammy, where'd it go? Sunday Fun Day at Sammy Farm and Cow Rescue. Melody has been out there talking with them and getting involved with what they do. And so with that said, that is happening every Sunday. You can actually do tours, whether it's by yourself or with a group. So if you want to be a part of that, there is a link on our Facebook page. And then eventually we are going to be migrating. We're still going to have this calendar going, but you can actually see what we have. If you don't want the link to it, you can go to the Chamber of Commerce website and see the dates as well. But I just started putting the dates in yesterday. So give me a minute because it's a lot of dates. I'm actually going to be recruiting my friend Melody Crim to help me get this going because I know she's watching. Let's see. The Warren County Commission's meeting is on Monday, as always. Singo at Smooth Rapids. It's the version of bingo, but Singo version. And then there's going to be no school for Warren County students on May the 23rd. And of course, next Thursday, I cannot believe it. I'm so happy. That's why I think I'm glowing so much. It's my red ribbon cutting. Ow. I'm so excited. And while I got the time, I don't care to brag on the people I've already got some stuff going down with. We're going to have, by the way, checked out the program. Oh, thank you. Oh, you checked out StreamYard. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. I appreciate you, son. Thank you so much. With that said, I'll talk to you later, Chris, about that. With that said, red ribbon cutting a week from today. It's 11:30 to 12:30, but I say it's 11:30 till everybody leaves the party. But anywho, we're going to get chicken tenders. I'm going to go, I got a caller today. I haven't asked her yet, but I'm going to get them. I'm going to get chicken tenders from Prater's Barbecue. I'm going to get, to go down the line, let's see, from there to there. I'm going to get cornbread from Juicy's. Everybody swears by it. I haven't had it yet, but everybody says it's delicious and you can't believe it's vegan. So I'm also going to get some cheese and crackers from the general store from the Hitch. I'm going to get chicken salad from Vanilla Bean. I'm going to get cheese. What was it called? Smooth Rapids. I want to get some cheese curds that they make. From Tops, I'm going to get some baked pasta as well as their cold pasta that I love so much, which is the chicken bacon ranch pasta. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And then I'm getting, now I forgot where I'm going with it, but I'm getting stuff from Jay's Restaurant, Kimmy's Tea Room, Vanilla, Oh Sugar Place, and Collins River. I'm getting little things from everybody. And this is going to be so great. And my good friend Bernadette Dodd is going to make all these items and make it into a charcuterie board setup. It's going to be so neat and awesome. So with that said, moving on. But yeah, I'm really excited. I want it to be a fun gathering of people that are members and non-members. And if you have, I put it out there all the time, if you are in support of what I'm doing, you don't have to be a business. You don't have to be an organization or a nonprofit. If you are simple folk like me that walk the town like we do all the time, I want you to come out. I want everybody to come out. I want standing room only. I would love to see it so flooded in there that we have to open up the doors and people have to listen from outside. I'm just saying, it would be neat. But if you can't make it, because I am all about social media and keeping it going, I will tell you this. I'm going to be live on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Spotify. Okay? Just want you to know. It's going to be happening. So if you miss it, at least you get to see it. And that's my whole goal on that. Don't forget, next week as well on the 23rd is the MES monthly board meeting, as well as the Republican Party is meeting like they do each month. And again, if you want to stay in the know, be in the know, you need to go to any of these events. Of course, if you want to take a break after everything on a hard work day, trivia night, of course, at Smooth Rapids is every Thursday at 7. And then the last official day of school for students in Warren County is next Friday. And it's, I believe, just a 2-hour day, 7:45 to 9:45, where you can come, say goodbye to your teachers, get your report card, clean everything out that you might have forgotten. So there you go. And of course, with that being said, like it is, that starts the weekend of Memorial Day weekend. And don't forget that on May the 27th, city offices are closed in observance for Memorial Day. So don't forget that. Okay? Okay. As I say, it has been a blast and a pleasure. And I have to get off here because I got to go get ready to see my boy Robert. I wanted to go say hi and see him again because every time I go to him, we have such amazing conversations. He is at Caney Fork right now because today is the Warren County, McMinnville areas Caney Fork Appreciation Day. So make sure you go out and see him, Q&A him, whatever you want to do. If you want to get to know the candidates that are running against Paul Sherrill, this is an opportunity to do so because I think he's the only one right now running against Paul Sherrill that I am aware of. And also, too, going on today at 10 o'clock here in the next 30 minutes, I'm going to be going live at Willow Branch, hanging out with those guys and having a great time and just doing what I do best, being me at this point. But take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of the day. And remember, Warren County,